Hi, everybody. This is Lauren Sharma, and I'm taking the opportunity to list my top 10 formative assessments. This list, it's really not in any particular order. I think all of these are excellent and could be used for different subjects. Also, my grade band is pre-K through third grade, but I'm also getting endorsed for fourth and fifth grade. And I think that most of these assessments could be used across any grade. Number 10, write a how-to manual. In this type of assessment, students will be asked to write a short manual that explains a process or concept in a step-by-step format. This could be a brochure, a presentation, a graphic organizer, and can be used for a variety of subjects, like explaining a mathematical equation or using the scientific method for a particular experiment. 9, misconception check. In this exercise, teachers will display several false pieces of information on the board for students to read and observe. And students will have the opportunity to say whether they agree or disagree, which can help the teacher assess the class's level of understanding of a topic. Number 8, draw a comic strip. In this exercise, students will be allowed to illustrate and write their own comic strip based on, possibly like a story that was read together. Could highlight an important historical event, demonstrate something like the scientific process, etc. Number 7, using a whiteboard. In this exercise, each student is given an individual whiteboard with a marker, and the teacher can pose a question, a writing prompt, some type of problem, and allow the students to, perform on their own whiteboards. And the teacher can look around, kind of float around the classroom and see how students are doing, check level of understanding, things like that. Number 6, write, pair, share. In this exercise, the teacher will present a question to the class and have students write down what they think is the best answer. Then students will be paired up with another student and, go over what each has written, kind of a discussion time. And the teacher, again, can filter throughout the classroom to assess student level of understanding. Number 5 is visualize or be the illustrator. In this exercise, the teacher will read a page from a story without showing the students the illustration that accompanies that excerpt. And the students will be asked to draw the illustration to pair with that reading. This is a great exercise for testing student comprehension and understanding. Number 4, running records. This is something that I've personally used before. Just learned about it actually in a literacy class I took a few months ago. It seems a little overwhelming at first, but it's actually a really great form of assessment. Basically, as the teacher, you are to monitor and keep record of your child's reading as they complete a short book or a passage of something. During this time, you're tracking to see how many words they've successfully read, things that they've made errors on, times that they've self-corrected or made substitutions, things like that. This can be helped to address class reading struggles and successes. Number 3, 2 roses and a thorn. In this exercise, the teacher can use this actually as an exit ticket, and students will be asked to write down 2 topics or concepts that they enjoyed learning about that day, as well as 1 topic or concept that they might have had difficulty with. And this can be used to determine how the teacher should proceed with instruction. Number 2, caption photos. Pretty self-explanatory. However, the teacher will present students with 3 or more photos that represent some type of process or story sequence. The students will be asked to caption those in a creative yet accurate way, and this can also help determine the student's level of understanding. And finally, number 1 is journaling. Again, rather self-explanatory, but students can keep a regular journal that discusses progress in a number of different subjects. This could really be used for almost anything: science, social studies, math, English. And during this time, the students will be asked to express what they've enjoyed learning, what they've struggled with. They can have accompanying illustrations or, pictures maybe that they pulled offline that can be used to accompany the drawing. And that is my presentation. Thank you very much for your time.